We haven't put the sign up, with the name of the patio.
To have a restaurant succeed,
5 o'clock somewhere. That's what it says on the sign.
an owner like Mary Vasquez sweats every detail.
I like to get out of that hot kitchen.
No job too hot or too small.
I love doing the silverware because I can sit down for a bit.
But each day on her way to work, a bigger problem she could not solve. The Fort Worth corner of Summit and I-30, the same weathered and begging faces every day.
I always rolled the window down. I always gave him money. I never passed him and not gave him anything. I always gave him something.
That someone
2 to 3 hours every day.
was a guy
Yeah.
named Mike.
I could just feel people's disapproval. It takes a toll on anybody. It's very stressful. It's very humiliating.
Humiliated and homeless.
You turn your back on anything, it's gone.
He lived in nearby Trinity Park.
Homeless people get killed or found dead out on the streets pretty much every day.
But each day, if he wanted to live, wanted to eat, he'd become one of those guys with one of those cardboard signs.
I did not like holding that cardboard sign at that highway ramp. It's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. In the back of my mind, nobody's gonna help me. Nobody, no, you're a piece of crap, And while I was standing there thinking that, looking at the ground, the lady honked her horn and...
He had his sign. He always had a smile, though.
Mary Vasquez
He always had a smile, and I thought...
made him an offer.
I said, here's some money, and would you like to work? Do you need a job? Would you work? And he came the very next day. He rode a bicycle.
Mike Stewart is now
Some tables, I clean back there.
the busiest busboy and
Whatever,
dishwasher
if we get real busy, everybody just kind of
at Mary Vasquez's Enchiladas Ole.
make a round trip all together in probably less than 15 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful.
Sometimes working
Aww.
side by side.
Were you last night working with the band?
Uh-huh.
And that was a year and a half ago. And he's never missed. He's never missed. He loves working, and we love having him. Yeah, he's working.
But Mike was still homeless. Life in the park still challenging.
Oh, he folded me up like a pretzel, like origami. Oh man, he beat the crap out of me.
Until the next offer, Fort Worth Housing Solutions and a roof over his head.
Ooh, it's been a long time, actually, a place of my own.
An apartment of his own for the first time in 15 years.
And I've got it made. This is a blessing.
Mary, however, thought he needed one blessing more. The gift of an electric scooter came at Christmas. The hardest working man in Fort Worth is now always at work on time.
Oh man, it touches my heart, man. I'm very thankful. Shoot, it means I'm starting to feel like a person again.
People are people. Whether they're homeless or they're ex-offenders, they're people. It's a soul. And that's what we want, is to be able to help people to have a normal life.
A person, a human, got a little bit of dignity.
There are more than 2,000 people living on the streets of Fort Worth. Mike believes his days on his old corner are officially over.
It's hard talking about it kind of now.
Back at his new apartment, a painting over his bed reminds him how those days came to an end.
Everybody needs some help sometimes, a hand up.
A hand up from someone who took a chance with a serving of hope on her menu too.
You're wonderful.
In Fort Worth, I'm Kevin Reese.
It's gonna make me blush.
Oh, you're wonderful, sweetheart.